Hello and welcome to today's session, which is a deep dive into Landlord and Tenant Section 20 major works. As you will see on this next slide, we are going to have a quick chat about the basics of Section 20. I will then take you through the process of Section 20, which includes looking at some of the practical problems in practice when consulting with leaseholders, then having a look at what's included and the finances of Section 20, before then having a look at the proposed reforms on Section 20. So starting with the basics, what are we talking about? So major works is defined as any work costing more than £250 per flat and includes, for example, external or internal redecoration work, roof replacement, window and balcony replacement, or a new lift shaft. So they're very much one-off works rather than everyday works like insurance, gardening, maintenance, and common waste cleaning. So it's a very, very specific type of work. Now, by comparison, whilst major works triggers consultation where any works cost more than 250 flats, as you'll see on this next slide, a qualifying long-term agreement is slightly different. So whereas the first deals with works being carried out to the property itself, this deals with qualifying long-term agreements. And this basically confirms that if the landlord or managing agent enters into an agreement for more than 12 months and costs more than £100 per leaseholder, then the qualifying consultation requirements kick in. And this typically includes lift maintenance, door entry flow systems. Managing agents can sometimes have, for example, a 5-year contract, or installation and then ongoing maintenance for electric vehicle charge points. So qualifying long-term agreements are very, very different from major works. They've got different thresholds. As you'll see on this next slide, if either of these processes are triggered, so the £100 threshold or the £250 threshold, then Section 20 notices must be served. If the notices are not served, then the maximum contribution for major works that you can charge to a leaseholder is £250 per leaseholder, or in the case of a qualifying long-term agreement, £100 per leaseholder. So if there's any shortfall at all, the freeholder or the managing agent is expected to pay that shortfall. So, for example, take a situation where the leaseholder's contribution is £3,000 towards the cost of a roof replacement. In theory, the landlord or managing agent will serve major works notices and they can reclaim the full £3,000 from that leaseholder. If they fail to do so, the maximum they can charge to that leaseholder is £250, and the freeholder must then pay the shortfall of £2,750. So as you can see, making sure that you consult is absolutely imperative.